of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and crushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
That one drops for him. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for San Antonio, Arenas.
And he drops it first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Harper. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. There's the triple. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. And quarter 9. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
That one falls. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Back to Monk. Shot on the wing. Not going to go that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Harper misses. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And the Spurs making a change here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. He takes it in. Bucket, no good. Spurs trail by 17. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunks. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. DeRozan a screen. Shot clock at 5. On the take. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Outside Monk. Pass to Ayton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the paint. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Eason with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Smith no good. The Kings lead by 9. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Checking in for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama.
Here's Monk.
Watson.
Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-3 run. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Sacramento grabs the miss. We've got 1:55 left to play in the half. On the wing, Murray. Oh, misses the dunk. Spurs trail by 7. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Miller. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Henderson. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Smith no good. The Kings lead by 9. Ayton inside. Picked by Murray. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Henderson, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Arenas. Up and in on the layup. Arenas has got 5 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, and taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Picked by Murray. Lets it go. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
The assist.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Henderson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Arenas. Stolen by Ayton. Let's go with a 3. And Arenas pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And stolen by Murray. Back come the Kings in transition. That's short off the rim.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about perfect execution. Ayton on the same page with his man there.
Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 7.
And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 9. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Harper. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Wembanyama won't be denied.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
5 to shoot. Here's Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Here's Harper. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Brian, back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. To the middle. Monk grabs the miss.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bufkin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Easton with a steal. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Spurs trail by 3. To the inside. DeRozan with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter to win the cold spell. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up, yeah, you're done.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Inside. DeRozan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Driving in. Pass to Bufkin. Sacramento passing it around. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The Kings making a switch here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Henderson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Levine. Here's Harper. The layup off target. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
52.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Bufkin. Blocked!
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Tonight has been all about Jabari Smith. His size, his shooting, it just gives them fits.
To the paint. Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Pass to Harper. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Kings call timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Thank you for that, Allie.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Miller. Drops in the layup for two.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Henderson drives in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama screen. It's stolen by Henderson. And they're running. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
The Spurs call time. The Spurs call time. Time. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Knocked away. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Henderson. Now 8. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Down it goes.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And one move ahead of the
This shit pissed me off. The same balls.
defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Another chance here for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Let's loose for 3. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Henderson drives in. Ayton with a screen. Outside Henderson. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Stolen by Miller. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. To tie it up. Oh, the shot is off. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama rips down the board.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Miller can't get the 3. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Not biting my nails, I'm in the air like Nimbus. Hercules, Mount Olympus, Hades plotting on me since I was a baby. He lied. And if you treat, I press the rewind, then press the hit stick. You hit the sideline, Bobby Boucher to the. Water is better. 2 braids, gold chain, a Nautica sweater. I'm looking like Uncle Mike. Computer balling off the type, and you. As soon as I get off the flight, get a crib that's high as a scraper, ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. About my paper, about my mama crib where she got no neighbors. And it's so for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. Yeah, I ball, and I might not see you later. Into my paper, God let me ball, please. That's all I need. Okay, for real, I need the chillin'. Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. at phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent. Whatever, man. I gotta get my together, man. Predict the rain like the weather, man.